Marhaban, ahlan wa sahlan bikum. Welcome again to our Gateway to Arabic series with me, Dr. Imran Hamza Alawiye. Many of you have been asking me a direct question. How on earth are we going to retain our vocabulary? Look, you are not alone. Almost every learners of Arabic or any other languages are in the same boat. When I was learning Arabic, I experienced the same difficulties. But so I now thought, okay, maybe we can do series on this. And the solution, in my opinion, is in the uniqueness of the Arabic language root letter system. Because all Arabic words are derived from a root set of consonants that contains the base meaning of that particular word. Today, let's start with the root which has the meaning of knowledge. And that is Ain, letter Ain, followed by Lam, and followed by Mim. Anytime you see an Arabic word containing those three letters in that order, Ain, Lam, and Mim, regardless of whether you have some letters before them or some letters interrupting them or letter after them, no, just keep your eyes on the root, those Ain and Lam and Mim. In that order, you can be rest assured that 99% they are carrying the meaning of knowledge, learning, studying, information, and alike. So you have now the direction of travel in terms of the meaning. So it will signpost you to possible meaning of the word that you are looking at, because it gives you an area that you should restrict yourself to find out what does that mean. So knowledge or information or learning or teaching, that's kind of area. And it's usually three letters. You start with verb. Alima. Alima means he knew. Alimat, she knew. Ya'lamu, he knows. Ta'lamu, she knows. Let's just stop there for 1 minute, because I want to bring in another verb which actually means to know as well, and quickly give you the difference between the two verbs, and then we deal with that second verb later on in another lesson. And that verb is arafa, ain, ra, and fa. So arafa, he knew. Ya'rifu, he knows. Arafat, she knew. Ta'rifu, she knows. So what's the difference between the two? When you use the verb alima, or the root ain, lam, and mim, it has deeper knowledge, deeper idea, aware of that whatever you're talking about. And also alima is more comprehensive. Whereas arafa, slightly more superficial in a sense. I'll give an example. For instance, if I want to say, I really, really love you, I would say, أعلم أنني أحبك حقا. أعلم أنني أحبك حقا. I know that I really, really love you. Because that idea of I love you, it is in my heart, it's deep. And I know how big it is. And I know how comprehensive my love for you is. Whereas if I say أعرف أنني أحبك حقا, that's it's not deep enough, because I'm the only one aware of the depth of my love for you. So I say أعلم is better. Perhaps more difference or example would be perhaps more clearer. For instance, when you say God knows, Allah knows, you say Allahu ya'lam or ya'lam Allah. Allahu ya'lam. God knows. You don't say Allahu ya'rif, because the knowledge of God is deeper and is comprehensive, as nothing can surpass it, ever. So therefore, you don't say ya'rifullah, you say ya'lamullah. So you can see now the root alima is deeper than arafa in this case. For instance, if a son says, oh, do you know this man? Do you know this man? You don't say هل تعلم هذا الرجل. You say هل تعرف هذا الرجل. Do you know this man? Because knowledge of another person can never be deep to the extent that is really comprehensive. Because people do put a front. They put front, a facade. So, therefore, you don't say هل تعلم هذا الرجل. You say هل تعرف هذا الرجل. Okay, we stop there for the comparison, and later on in another lesson we're going to explore the root Ain, Ra and Fa. Let's go back to our root of today, Alima. So, the noun from Alima is Ilmun. So, Alima, Ya'lam, Ilmu. Whenever you are learning the verb, it's always better to learn past tense, present tense, and then the noun which is derived from that verb. We call it masdar, which is a verbal noun. So ilmun is knowledge, and that is a noun. Now, let's see whether we can find some phrases we have that ilmun within it. For instance, people say, seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. In Arabic you say اطلب العلم من المهد إلى اللحد. اطلب العلم من المهد إلى اللحد. Seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. So learn that phrase for me. Another phrase you may wish to learn is العلم في الصغر كالنقش في الحجر. العلم في الصغر كالنقش في الحجر. Knowledge in childhood is like engraving in a stone. العلم في الصغر كالنقش في الحجر. One more phrase for you, where you find ilm within it. So learn it. Two people are never satisfied. A seeker of knowledge and a seeker of wealth or money. In Arabic you say, اثنان لا يشبعان. Two people never satisfied. طالب علم, seeker of knowledge. You always seek knowledge, because the more I learn, the more I discover how little that I know. That's why طالب علم, the seeker of knowledge, never satisfied. So اثنان لا يشبعان طالب علم وطالب مال. The people who are after money, my goodness me, when they have billion, they've just started. they never stop. So that phrase, learn it. That will help you with your vocabulary. So ilm is the base here we are looking at. So we have alima, ya'lam, ilmun. Okay, let's now look at some noun. For instance, the ismu fa'il or active participle, alimun. Alimun means scholar. Alimun. You can see now there's an alif after the first root ain. Alimun. That doesn't disturb us. Just give us shade meaning of the original base meaning. That's all. Alimun is scholar. That's somebody who's full of knowledge. Alimun. Now, there are some subjects that we study at university, such as ilmul insan. That's mean anthropology. Ilmu, that's knowledge of people. Anthropology. Ilmul insan. علم الاجتماع, sociology. اجتماع means society coming together. So علم الاجتماع, sociology. العلوم الاجتماعية, that means social sciences. العلوم الاجتماعية. You can see العلوم, there's a عين there, there's a lam there, there's a mim in that order. Then you have all the other letters coming in and out. العلوم الاجتماعية. If you want to say psychology, is علم النفس. علم النفس, psychology. Biology, علم الأحياء. علم الأحياء, and so on. Okay, let's look at another one. معلوم. معلوم means known. معلوم, that's a passive participle. اسم مفعول. معلوم. معلومات, information. معلومات, information. Again, you look at the ayn, there's a lam, there's a meme there has been highlighted for you. معلومات, information. Okay, so we've done that. Let's now go and move to another verb coming from the original root letter. And that is allama. Allama, the second root letter here, which is lam, has been doubled. Hence we put shadda on it. Allama. So allama, that means he taught. Allama, he taught. Allamat, she taught. Yu'allimu, he teaches. And tu'allimu, that means she, in present tense. So allama, yu'allimu. For instance, you can say, who is teaching you the Arabic language? من يعلمك اللغة العربية. So you can say, Dr. Imran يعلمني, or هو الذي يعلمني العربية على الشابكة. Dr. Imran is the one that's teaching me the Arabic on the internet. Dr. Imran هو الذي يعلمني العربية على الشابكة. So that's then you can have a teacher coming from that verb علم يعلم. So معلم. معلم is your active participle, which is your اسم فاعل. معلم, the teacher, male teacher. Female teacher is معلمة, female teacher. ما اسم معلمك? What's the name of your teacher? You say, معلمي اسمه Dr. Imran. Who else? It's me. So my teacher's name is Dr. Imran. معلم اسمه Dr. Imran. If you say female, you say معلمتي, my female teacher. معلمتي اسمها Zainab. My teacher's name, my female teacher's name is Zainab. So that's a علم يعلم معلم. Now the noun from علم is تعليم. علم يعلم تعليم. تعليم means education. تعليم, education. That's why you have وزير التعليم, Minister of Education. وزير التعليم. You can say تعليم عال, higher education. تعليم عال, higher education. تعليم الكبار, adult education. Now, let's go to another verb from our original root letter. And that's a form 4, for instance. أعلم يعلم. أعلم يعلم إعلام. علم is to notify somebody or to let someone know something. أعلم. And present tense, يعلم. And the noun is إعلام. So إعلام is information. Information. That's why you say, if you want to say the media, becomes وسائل الإعلام. وسائل is the means, إعلام, of informing people. That's the media. We hope we get the accurate information from them. We can always hope, of course. Okay, right. So وسائل الإعلام. Again, you can see the Ain and Lam and Mim, they are there in that order. So it's a carrying idea of information. وسائل الإعلام. Minister of Information is وزير الإعلام. وزير, Minister, الإعلام, Information. وزير الإعلام, Minister of Information. Now let's look at another verb from our root letter, and that is تعلم, as mean to learn. تعلم, he learned or learned. تعلمت, she learned or she learned. تعلمت. يتعلم, he is learning. تتعلم, she is learning. And what's the noun from that? Noun from that means تعلم. تعلم يتعلم تعلم, and that's it, learning or studying. For instance, you can say فلان, somebody, هو سريع تعلم, is a fast learner. سريع تعلم. Or بطيء التعلم, is a slow learner. تعلم. Now, what else can we get from that? متعلم, for instance. متعلم, that's your اسم فاعل, which is your active participle. متعلم, I mean a learner. A learner. متعلم. A learner. Again, you have Ain and Lam and Mim there. متعلم. So I can say, oh, أنا متعلم مبتدئ. I'm a beginner learner. أنا متعلم مبتدئ. I'm a beginner learner. أنا متعلم سريع. I'm a fast learner. أنا متعلم بطيء. I'm a slow learner. So متعلم. Okay. What else? So we can move to another verb from our original root letter. استعلم, for instance. That's a form 10. استعلم يستعلم استعلام. استعلم, that means to make inquiry, to seek information. استعلم. Again, look at that. استعلم. There are extra 3 letters at the beginning, but you still have your Ain and Lam and Mim, which give you direction of travel in terms of meaning. In this case, that means he is seeking an information, making an inquiry. That's why you say, if you want to say information desk, you say مكتب الاستعلامات. مكتب الاستعلامات, information desk. Now, you can see now the idea of root letters system in Arabic. It can help us to concentrate our mind and follow the meaning. So anytime, wherever you are reading Arabic, either story or news or whatever, look out for that Ain, Lam and Mim, and you will see it will help you to know, you have an idea of the area, the meaning. So because that will signpost you, that is true of maybe 95%. Occasionally you can have very few, which is containing those 3 letters, but nevertheless doesn't carry the idea of knowledge, for instance. I'll give you an example. Alam. Alam with fatah on the lam, that means the world. Alam. If you want to say globalization, and that will be al-awlama. Al-awlama. Globalization. Al-awlama. So perhaps there's connection with knowledge, information, maybe when the world is close together. Who knows? So, but 95%, once you learn particular root, you know the sphere of the meaning you'll be looking out for. So I urge you to revise this very well. We will continue to do this, to introduce a root letter at a time, and we'll look at them just as we did now for Alima. Well done. I hope that, please let me know your view on this system. If you think is useful, we'll continue inshallah. And by the way, before we finish, may I just remind you that I am desperate to raise funds for my charity, Helping Hands for Education. Please, please, please help us to finish our project. We are building an educational resource center in my hometown. We are desperate. You can see the progress being made on this project by clicking on the link below. Please help out. But please, please, please make donation, small or large. Thank you so much, and see you next time, inshallah, God willing. مع السلامة، إلى اللقاء في أمان الله.